Ooh. Imagine I like saw some fucking glowing eyes at me. Hello, how you been?
Pretty good, how are you?
All right. Need to do $6 hairs on 7, please.
Okay.
You have a good day. What's up, ladies and dickheads? How you guys doing today? Here, getting me a little bit of some sex juice. And we're going to be doing us a fun little Q&A up the mountains. It's been a while since we went up these mountains right here. The little 100 and something degree fucking heat wave just... Damn, I was that low on gas? Shit. Oh my god, it's actually low as shit. Alright, time for some deja vu. I need 6 more doll hairs. Nice to see you again. I need 6 more doll hairs, I guess. Thank you. Yeah, 7.
How many gallons is that tank?
I don't even know, but I just put $12 and I still got room. So probably like 2.5, 3 maybe, I'd say. Man, what the fuck are you doing taking 12 doll hairs and still having room to go? Holy shit. It ain't gonna be a clear, bright, sunny day today. It's like really humid out. So, I mean, I wouldn't say like super humid, like 50%, which is high for us here in the desert. But, you know, I know some of you East Coast dickheads, like Georgia is the most miserable fucking state I've ever been in, like humidity-wise. But we got some Patreon Q&As to do today. Got quite a few of them today, and we're going to be answering them going up the mountain. Let me pull over right here and get the first one. What the fuck is this? Someone just like trash barrel? There's a Captain Jack's bag right there. That's a weed dispensary down in downtown. All right, our first question's from Brandon Doherty, and he asks, what are your thoughts on no-name brand bikes like GPX, Pitster Pro, OG Gas, SMW, etc.? Oh. And then we got one from Orion D. What are your thoughts on the state of motovlogging? I've been away from anything motorcycle related in the past 5 or so years. Notice that I'm back and the majority of motovloggers I follow then don't make videos anymore. Okay. And then, hey there, what happened to the big move from Yoride? All right, so starting with Brandon. There's literally a Polone on that fucking sign right there. It's like, welcome, you have hit Poloneville. All right, so my opinion on like no-name brand bikes, aka made in China junk. I avoid them like the plague. I'm even like that with cars, all that shit. So, I mean, if you find a fun little, like, if you guys watched my OG pit bike adventures, that was an SSR, which it's pretty much made in China bullshit. And it wasn't bad. It was reliable to an extent. But what you run into on those, just because something was this much money and it was this cheap, doesn't mean that you're getting a good deal per se. All that shows in the materials of the bike. Probably the welds are going to be dog shit. You know, everything's going to be absolute dog shit materials. Everything's going to be probably breaking easily, crack easy. Your frame's probably going to go to shit and all that kind of stuff. I don't really fuck with them, but I'm sure there's decent ones out there. Now, if you're buying a big bike, like a, you know, like a dual sport this size or something, I would just go out of my way and buy a used Japanese bike. Get yourself a little Suzuki, a Yamaha, or Honda. Those are going to last a lot longer, be a lot more reliable, and quite frankly, you'll probably have a lot more better time finding parts and shit for them. Ooh, I can already feel the air getting cooler. But yeah, just to sum it all up, I wouldn't really ever recommend anybody getting those Chinese bullshit bikes. Even just sitting on them and riding them, you can feel like the quality of it. They just feel like shit. Whereas these bikes always feel like, this bike's a 2003. This bike is almost fucking 20 years old, and it's as sturdy and as solid as it could ever be. I literally just had like spokes break on me recently that I fixed. That's pretty much all I've ever had. And then my motor blew on me, but that was me being a dickhead, not changing. I probably was low on oil, because, you know, these little single cylinder thumper bikes, you know, they burn through oil a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And you know, you just put fresh oil, good quality parts in your bike, that motherfucker will last forever. All right, now going off to the second question. All right, now going off to that second question, what's my opinion on the state of motovlogging, I think he asked? Motovlogging, in my opinion, my channel's 07. I started doing motovlogs in 2010. I'd say, I've mentioned this before, like the peak of motovlogging was like 2014 to 16, a little bit into 2017, but that's when like 2018 and on, I noticed just a big drop and decline in it. I feel like motovlogging was more of a fad for most people. I personally, like, you guys still see me make videos because I enjoy doing it. I have fun recording my adventures, and anybody still sticking around and watching, hey, I really appreciate it. I just love them. They're cool little time capsules to go back to and see fun times I had. There's lots of experiences I've had on motovlogs I'll probably never get to have again, or certain places I've gone that don't exist no more, all that kind of shit. But you are right, there's a lot of people that just don't motovlog anymore, and they kind of fizzled out of it. Do It With Dickhead, aka Do It With Dan, I just saw him recently. I think got himself a GSX-R 600, and he's actually about to get back into it. So hey, maybe there'll be a resurgency. Maybe it'll be like one of those things where it's like people ride it like waves. It'll be cool, then it'll like fall off. It'll be cool, then it'll fall off, etc. So it's just a fad. Other people, they might not just like it as much. And I think the people that do enjoy it and the people that are there for the motovlogging because it's like what they like to do and it's a fun little hobby to them, that's probably why you still see them around. Like I'm one of those people. I think Photogrammer, I think he's a dude that's still doing videos a lot. Chase on Two Dickheads, he's definitely somebody that's been around longer than I have with motovlogging, I know. So and he's still doing it. Who are some other guys? Shit. Then you got like Yummy R6, he got a career. He's like a fucking state trooper now, why would he still do it? He's got a good job. He's probably busy as fuck. He probably doesn't even think about it anymore. And I think people just too also, like Yummy R6 is a perfect example. He found his calling on something else, and he just, simply went to that. And I'm proud of Yummy, man. That's fucking cool as hell. I think that's really fucking cool that not only he became a cop, I remember he even then went to like trooper school and became a trooper. That's not like the easiest thing to do, and like I'm proud of him for that too. So I mean, you got people like that too that's got found their own calling in another thing, and there's nothing at all wrong with that. All right, but yeah, that's pretty much my take on that. Motovlog's just a wave. It was a fad. It peaked out. With the rise of GoPros coming out and more people getting it, it also became really saturated, etc., etc. So it's probably a caveat of things, but I'm sure some of you remember the first time you saw GoPro footage and someone like this on a bike. This looks so fucking cool and unique and special, and you didn't see that all the time. And I think that's what made motovlogging kind of take off, like the cool factor of the view of like, oh, look at this first-person dickhead view. But going to the next question, I think his name was Eulogy, or I'm probably butchering it. My bad if I'm butchering it. I'm going off what I read earlier. He said, whatever happened to the big move? That shit's not happening. I should have never made that video talking about wanting to move, because I will never find a place as cheap as I live now, and I'm pretty much set where I'm at. I got a garage, a place for all my shit. If I move, I'm quite literally going to be spending, no matter where, I could literally move somewhere else in San Bernardino and I'm going to be spending thousands of dollars more a month than I already do. So I have it really cheap to the point where it's criminal how cheap my rent is a month where I live. And you guys would probably be the same way if you had it where I lived, and it's just, yeah, it's not happening. As much as I'd love to, it's just not happening. Ooh, I can already feel the air getting nice and cool now. It feels good. Now we gotta find a turnout so I can read the rest of the questions. My brain can only hold 3 questions at a time. If I was smart, I would have put my phone holder RAM mount right here, and I would have been able to have my phone right here. And I could read my messages while riding on a mountain with 100-foot drops to each side. It said that it's going to rain up here in like 2 hours or 3 hours, so we might get caught up in a little bit of fucking God jizz. All right, here's a good spot to pull off real quick. Get the rest of the questions. And there's my bike low idling because I'm up high now and I got to change the mixture. Look how gloomy it looks today. Ooh, I was twisting my fucking ass kicker. Oh, you guys ever remember that intro of mine where I'm waving at the drone like this and it's backing up from me? That's where I filmed it right there. I took this trail and I went all the way up to that side right there, and that's where you see this, and I have the drone doing its little droney shot on me. I liked that shot. That shot looked cool as fuck. All right, ooh, we got like 5 questions. Okay. Dr. Dangle's not really a question, but more of a suggestion. Have you heard of or watched Ghost Town Living? He's the owner of Cerro Gordo, a former mining town about 3 hours-ish from Los Angeles. It would be an awesome place to metal tech and just go around the DR. It would literally take me probably 3 hours just to drive to Los Angeles alone on this bike, going 55 max, and then on top of that, then going all the way to Cerro Gordo. I would never in my life be able to do that in the DR. That would be an absolute like massacre of a ride. I would never do that on that bike. But I would like to go there and try it one day and check that place out. The place does look really cool, but it's just a little bit too far of a ride for me personally for what it is. I mean, it's a cool looking place, but it's just an abandoned mining town. I mean, it's really cool and I really like it, but I wouldn't personally, do a fucking like 5-hour ride or drive out there just to check it out. I'm not that interested in it personally, but it is cool though. I do like that guy's channel. I am subscribed to him. I've been subbed to him for quite a while actually and watched a lot of his videos, and it is really cool, and I really respect what he's doing with the place, trying to keep its name alive and restore it and shit. I think that's really cool. All right, Pete says, you keep creaming over the MT-09, so he knows when you'll pull the trigger on one. And then Dixie Normith, the CR450L is right up your alley when it comes to all the features you always say you want a bike. Would you consider getting one? And then Ashton Spears, any future plans besides motovlogging? Do you think you'll continue making videos for years to come? Oh shit, there's like fire ants here. So I think the MT-09 question and the 450L question, I can tie them in one, and it's a really simple answer. I literally just can't afford it. I don't got both of those bikes, even the 450L, are like over $10,000, and I know the MT-09's got to be like 11 to 13,000 easy. And I know I can get used ones and shit, but even used, I legit couldn't afford one. And also another, oh my god, another big important fact is I simply don't have room anymore either. That's where I mentioned too on that last video that if I ever got an MT-09, I would have to get rid of the ZX-10. So it'd have to be one of those situations. So the ZX-10 would have to retire for me to end up getting the MT-09 or any other bike for that matter. And because this bike's not going nowhere, nor is my Grom ever going anywhere, nor is this bike going anywhere, because this is like an apocalypse bike where quite literally, like, it's the easiest thing to work on. I still can find parts for it for days, and yeah, this bike for sure is not going anywhere. So the only bike I could part with at this point in time would definitely be the ZX-10, and that's just strictly because I'm over the whole like humped over seating position. But even then, we now got a solution for that, and that's those upright bars, which this week, now that it's cooling down, I'm probably going to go ahead and get those all installed up on the ZX-10, which is going to be fun. I can't wait to see how that feels. That's a cool little mover truck. It's got a nice little trailer on the back too. Could probably move my whole apartment with that. Miata! Nor would I want a 7th bike or a 7th vehicle, because I already got 3 cars I take care of. I got my Miata, my Civic, my Malibu, which that's pretty much my girlfriend's car. She takes that thing to work every day, and she's the only one that really drives that. I don't drive that. So I got those 3 cars that I'm paying reg on, paying insurance on, and then the Grom and the ZX-10, like that's a lot of money a year on registration. Because you got to remember, each one of those vehicles are about, I think they're all around $150 each. So, and there's some months where I get like 3 vehicles that I got to pay the fucking reg on. God damn it. You can tell I'm in the elevation here because this baby's fucking spitting out. Damn, it doesn't even feel bad up here. It feels good. It was 91 and humid in San Bernardino, but up here I think it was 82, it said, or 81 or something like that. That's really nice up here. It's like a crisp feeling 81. It doesn't even feel bad. Probably don't feel bad because I was just in like 110 for the last week. And I'm gonna have to answer the last question at the lake because I literally already forgot it. Fucking fish brain memory over here. Oh, Miata! Another Miata. That one was like all stock too. I love that people take care of Miatas. Like, I love when I see a Miata, most of them are all clean and well taken care of. Dude, it looks weird when it's gloomy up here. Like, it's a whole other vibe in the air. Like, even in the mountains, everyone wants fucking McDonald's. Why is McDonald's so damn popular? Oh, there's a dude right there selling a Z125. Damn, look at that truck. It's got like the dual fucking pipes coming out the trailer. And the lake's looking nice and calm today. Uh-oh, what are these signs saying? Harmful algae may be present in this water. For your family's safety, do not let pets and other animals go into or drink the water. Do not drink this water or use it for cooking. Who would drink that water? Does this tell you what kind of fish are in here? Women over 45 years and men can safely eat more fish. Oh, that's cool. Rainbow trout, high omega-3s. Wait, is all this in here? Brown trout, carp, bass, bullhead, catfish, bluegill, brown trout. That's cool. I didn't even know that shit was in here. Is that the harmful algae right there? All that shit that's growing on the fucking shore right there? I mean, that shit looks disgusting, I'm not gonna lie. I wonder if it's the heat doing that. Oh yeah, Ashton Spears, any future plans besides motovlogging? Do you think that you'll continue make videos for years to come? So about that, I think so. I always love making videos. If I didn't like making videos, I would have stopped a long ass time ago. But as I stated earlier, you know, my YouTube channel's 15 years old now, which is quite crazy to think about, to be honest. And you know, like I said, I've been making motovlogs for what, 12 years now. I mean, I have no signs of stopping. Oh, this must have been underwater at one point. It's like fucking just cooked algae. Oh, look at all that algae. It literally looks like diarrhea. Like when you fucking just shit out your ass and it just comes out like a fucking cannon. Oh, it ain't stopping that guy from tossing out the old pole. Man, I want to fish so bad. I need to find some sort of a collapsible fish pole setup. If you guys got any advice on a motorcycle happy fishing pole that I could easily, you know, stick on the back and collapse down, let me know. Look at the good old DR200. She's a good looking bike. I can't lie, she's a good looking bike. See, like right here, if I had like a pole that could collapse at least to like this, and I could tie it down, like I could just literally throw like a little tackle box in here, I'd be set. And like literally we can have like dual sport fishing adventures. How cool would that be? Alright, got my little lake squirt. Let's go ahead and head on back down there. But that's going to complete my Patreon Q&As. If you guys are on my Patreon and give a shit to ask anything, hey, feel free. I make little Q&As every month to throw y'all in the video and stuff. And I like hearing your guys' input of like questions and shit you ask. What the fuck? Oh, that's one. I never use this, and the one time I use it, I forget that I used it. Lake's pretty nice today, though. Lake is really nice. Some dude was like drinking a Modelo on there and just leaves it on. I can't stand motherfuckers that not only litter, but motherfuckers that are like drinking beers on like lakesides and shit and then just decide to leave their fucking bottle on the goddamn thing. Hey, little fellow dual sporter here, huh? What's he got, a little KTM? I wonder what size that KTM is. Looks kind of taller. It's a nice bike. Ooh, waxing. I can get my taint waxed. I don't know how many of you guys got a hairy ass, but I would wonder how bad it would hurt if you literally just filled your entire ass crack all the way to the asshole with wax and just went whoosh. Dude, that would probably hurt so bad. Oh, he's got the faster bike now. Look at him. Look at him showing off his acceleration up these hills. Man, I'm glad I came out today. It wasn't even just bad. I'm like, oh, it's 91 and humid, but it can't be that bad in the mountains, and I was right. It felt actually really good up here. And if it feels good this good today, that means it's going to feel even better like tomorrow and the next day. Well, tomorrow I think it's raining. There's like some hurricane that's going up past Mexico up to like the Pacific Southwest, like towards, you know, out here. And I think that's where all this humidity and like this rain that's going to be coming down is coming from. We're probably like right in the outskirt of that shit. Damn, it's looking real nice. Even gloomy, it looks beautiful. Shit. And the good old trusty DR200 chugging along. I've always wanted to get a pic on this roundabout because it looks so beautiful, but I ain't one of those dickheads that's gonna just fucking stop in the middle of the street and take it. Active fire in Big Bear. Use caution. What the fuck? There's a fire in Big Bear right now? I didn't even know that. Dude, this would be a sick panorama shot right here. Oh, he's grumming it. Damn, there's some bikes out today, man. Hell yeah. They're probably excited too because it ain't fucking 200 degrees outside today. I was actually gonna take the Grom today, but I was like, I love my DR200. Because ever since I got this thing back up and running, I haven't really ridden the Grom as much. But I feel like my Grom's more of like my ripping through the city kind of bike. And going back to that one question about when's the big move, you know, as much as I'd love to live by the ocean, that's where I really would love. That'd be my dream, to go live by the ocean and shit. But as much as I'd love that, I would say where I live, I'm in a pretty cool, like, geographic location. You know, the beach is, you know, a good 60 miles from me. But 60 miles ain't bad for, like, a big old deep day beach trip. You know what I'm saying? So I just never really go out there because I don't know where to go or where's a good place to ride to out to the beach besides just... And usually when I go to the beach, I like going with other people. I don't really like just doing it by myself. I think the beach is fun to go hang out with other people at. And, but I live at the base of this mountain. I live at the, like, there's a 330 that goes to Big Bear right down the highway. And like I said, I got the Highway 2 next to me. I do live by, like, all the dope-ass, like, majestic roads and highways out here for living in San Bernardino. So yeah, I'm still happy with where I'm at. I still got good riding and shit. So I'm pretty much at my max right now without overwinding the bike at 55. You guys remember the old YouTube video? Like, you have to be on the old side of YouTube, but remember that old video with the song called 55? Dude, YouTube was so fucking weird back then. Like, looking back at, like, old viral videos, like that 55 song, like, shit like that really isn't made like that anymore. See, Waterman Canyon right here, this is a cool little turnoff when you're on little small bikes. You don't have to be, like, you know, pen dick in the throttle. Let's have a moment of peace and solitude next to the creek up here. I think there's a creek right here. Is crick a word, or is that like a southern accent of saying it, way of saying it? Crick and creek. Wait, isn't it right here? Wait, was this fence always here? Oh, that's right, I'm not even next to it, it's right here. I think this whole thing's like a creek bed. I think my grandma used to say crick, but she was from Missouri. Ooh, it looks so dark and gloomy here. Ooh. Oh shit, it's completely dry. Holy shit. Is that the heat that did this? Had to crank his hog at me. Isn't this a sad sight? Just all this fucking trash just sitting here. This poor tree, this living tree, just being shanked to death. I wish I had a knife. I'd put a BXD in there. Look at this. 10/25/20. That's been there for 2 years and it's still completely readable. That's actually impressive. 4/18/20. This dude writes "love yourself" while he's fucking tagging a tree. Is there anything older? Ever Santa. Damn, how do you fucking write up there? That dude must be like stood up on Bigfoot's dick or something. Anybody need a USB charging cable? Got one right here. Usually this is higher up, and now I can actually walk here and look underneath this bridge. I don't think I've ever seen what's under here. Dude, something about it being dark and gloomy is really fucking creepy, I ain't gonna lie. No, when in doubt, there's probably somebody under there. Let's see. Ooh. Ooh. Imagine I like saw some fucking glowing eyes at me. Yeah? Yeah? All these shit and piss covered tissues, motherfuckers coming over here to piss and shit. Damn, you can like actually walk through here and go down the creek because it's all dry. Oh, this would be like prime metal detecting time. Because this is an old, like, it goes way back 1800s, even, like, it used to be, like, natives and all in this area. So, like, these creek beds, who knows how long these creeks been here, and that tells you, I'm sure a lot of motherfuckers back in the day were by these creek beds. Imagine you're in the 1800s kneeling like this in, like, a fucking 1800s coin falls out of your pocket. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what the other side has to offer. I've always wanted to metal detect this creek bed, but it's always full. But right now, look it. It's almost completely dry. Look it. This would actually be optimal time to metal detect this, actually. That's badass. Smells like weed. Somebody smoking around here and I just don't see them. Is that a dick? Oh no, someone drew a bong. Oh, he's like, hey, smoking spot. It's like the fucking designated cheat spot. Damn, did the creek like go up that high at one point? Because it's all eroded right there. Look at all these roots from these big ass trees too. Uh-oh, we're getting the wind. Rain's probably gonna be coming here shortly. I miss doing this on my DR200, just stopping in dumb spots like this and investigating it. Burnout. Almost went into the creek there. Ooh, remember this spot up here? That turnoff? If you guys haven't heard me explain this like over the last 3,000 times I mentioned, but up that driveway is where an old Christian camp used to be, and it got flooded out and like a bunch of kids and shit died there. Uh-oh, I just felt a jizz droplet on my face. Oh, I felt another one. Oh shit. Okay, this was full of water at one point, and now it's completely dry. So dude, our shit is drier than a nun's pussy right now. Holy shit. Maybe the rain today will help fill it back up. Oh yeah, I need to get back. Perfect timing too. I can feel it starting to sprinkle. I just caught a sky rope to the lip. Oh, what about this? You guys seen the water here. I actually had to avoid it when I was walking around it. No way! Not a smidgen of wetness. Dude, was it that heat wave that did this? Did it just like evaporate all the goddamn water out of here? I wonder if there's anything in that filing cabinet. Curiosity killed the cat. There's like a tag on the bottom like that came from a school or something. Safe Manufacturers National Association. Oh. Alright, nothing there. Oh, it's all locked. Oh my god, that thing's heavy. That actually feels like there's something in there. Dude, I'm curious now. What the fuck is in here? Oh, there we go. Dude, these doors are heavy as fuck. Oh. Looks like nothing. What the fuck is this? Golf club? Oh shit! Property of C.J. Stone. Like how the guy's name was in this. Was it a 3-iron? Oh, 6-iron. Walter Hagen. Hague Ultra. Contour Soul. Alright, 6-iron time. That was actually a really good hit. That was actually a really good fucking hit. I haven't golfed in years, but your boy still got it. Alright, now if there's no water on this next stop right here, that's actually worrying because I've never seen this dry. You would actually hear it when you'd stop. You'd hear the water flow. Let's see. No fucking way that that's dry. Dude, if you guys watched my videos long enough, you'll know this was an entire, like, deep, like, little creek right here. Like, I remember I'd have to walk the edge right here just to go down here and check it out. I've never, ever, and I've been coming up here for, like, over a decade, I've never seen this dry. That's kind of alarming. These leaves sound like fucking water. It's like, what the hell is that coming from? Let's see if there's anybody here. Look, there's a blanket right there. Damn, it's a nice camping spot, but it'd be kind of scary if anyone rolled up on you. Dude, this was just full of water at one point. Is that a fucking Magnum wrapper? Some dude probably bought that and it only unrolled like 20% of the condom. And he probably thought he had a big dick. Dude, those Magnums roll out like this fucking big. If you got a dick this big, I almost feel sorry for you. I almost feel sorry for you. Unless you're trying to fucking like do some chiropractic work on somebody's back. See, this guy's more like it. He just cut the finger off of a rubber glove and probably put it over his pecker. That guy's more respectable. Juanita's Pozole. Alright, that tells me there was a white dude here. Because only a fucking white dude would eat Juanita's Pozole. And look at random Christmas decorations just on there. This is crazy that I'm walking right here. This was all water at one point. Look, you see the fucking algae. Ooh. This would actually fucking be... Look at this. Amber and Brendan had sex right here. You know what? That actually sounds like an Amber and Brendan thing. Like, Amber and Brendan. Like, just hearing those names, I could tell they probably fucked right here. She probably got a fucking mosquito bite in her clit, too. Let's get the fuck out of here. That's definitely some Amber and Brendan activities for sure. I ain't gonna lie. Alright, the wind before the storm's happening right now. I'm getting some jizz drops on my lips while I'm riding. It's about time we head on back to San Bernardino. Hey, that was a fun little journey though, man. I'm glad I came out today. I was kind of on the fence about coming out today to make this video because I was like, I could just go tomorrow or when it's cooler, but it wasn't even bad. Shit. I didn't even break a queef sweat. Well, guys, I hope you had a fun time watching the video. I really appreciate you guys sticking around and watching. Hope you guys, you know, enjoy the little exploration, little questions, etc., etc. That's gonna go ahead and end it here for me before I get fucking jizz droplets all over me. And yeah, as always, all links will be down below. If you want to support me in shape or form, get my shirts, stickers. Go watch me on Twitch. I'm live nearly every goddamn night. If you guys cheat, it's a perfect shoot zone. If you drink, it's a good place to have a drink with me. And yeah, I'll catch you guys later. As always as well, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the fuck out of that like button. And you guys have a real good day. I'll see you guys later. Tune in.